My gymnastics journey started in my mum's tummy. I was rolling and tumbling around in there. At the age of 5, I got picked for the men's program, and I've been training ever since. I'm Josh Nucci. I'm a men's artistic gymnast, and I'm a Lifeline Community Custodian. In my early teenage years, I started to notice that something wasn't quite right. I started retracing my steps. I started putting my socks on and off repetitively until I'd done it with this idea of perfection. From there, over the next couple of years, my rituals started to develop and progress, and they got harder and harder, longer and longer, and more taxing, to the point where I was just so silenced by my mental health. I just put a facade on, go to training, and that would be it. In 2016, I was lucky enough to receive a scholarship for the Australian Institute of Sport, and it was there I was officially diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. But it was a real positive for me. It put a name to the illness. I then worked with the psychologists on site to become the master of my own illness. OCD makes life quite unfunctional at times, but for me, I've got great strategies in place now, and coming to the gym and being an athlete, that's one of the best ones for me. When I was first diagnosed, I started by telling one person out of therapy. We went for a casual walk, and we just talked it out. No awkward questions. From there, I started talking to a small group of people, and then now I can talk in front of anyone. My support network, involves everyone from clinicians, psychologists, psychiatrists, to some of my best friends who, are happy to take calls in the middle of the night, or my brother who's willing to sit with me if things are a bit tough, or have a discussion. Having that network in place really helps me get through day-to-day living. Having someone there who can help me if I'm not doing too well, or just be a supportive friend or person while I am doing well. I became a Lifeline Community Custodian earlier this year, just before COVID hit. It's been really enjoyable so far, and it's been quite meaningful, the activities we've been doing. A lot of digital engagements, but it's enabled me to share my experiences of mental illness and elite sport. So if you're feeling a bit down or something's not quite right, I definitely recommend telling a trusted person in your life. That could be anyone from your parents to your teammates, your coach, your brother, or it could be a clinician. From there, I'd definitely recommend going to talk to a doctor or a GP, or someone who works in the industry, and they can point you in the right direction in terms of referrals, advice, and be another support for you.